Hey, want to know the secret to really getting your strumming going? Well, it's going to be ghost strums. Let's check it out. So if you've already been playing for a little while, you probably already do ghost strums without even thinking about it. Let's take the most simple strumming pattern, just 4 down strums. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm already doing ghost strums there when I move my hand on the way back up without hitting the strings to get to the next down strum. Have a look again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in between each down strum, I'm moving my arm back up past the strings without hitting them. That's a ghost strum. So the trick to doing more interesting strumming patterns is being able to take those ghost strums and put them on some of those numbered beats where you usually have down strums. So to be able to map out our strumming, we're going to count these spaces in between the numbered beats, where our ghost strums are right now, with ands. This way I can count my basic 4 down strums more like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Being able to count our strumming like this is going to come in real handy, especially when we get to some more complicated patterns. But for now we can see we just have strums on all of our numbered beats and ghost strums on all of our ands. So the trick to getting into more interesting strumming patterns is going to be able to take one of these ghost strums from one of the ands onto one of the numbered beats. So for example, I'm going to put a ghost strum on beat 2 by moving the down strum on beat 2 over to the and of 2, which is the and right after 2. And this is how we're going to name these ands for the beat that they come after. So the and after 1 is the and of 1, the and after 3 is the and of 3, and so on. So if I move my down strum from 2 to the and of 2, my strumming pattern is going to look something like this and sound a little something like this. Let me count you in first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 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 3, 4. With all the space in between the down strum on 1 and the up strum on the end of 2, it'd be kind of tempting to just leave your arm down until it's time to come back up. But the timing is going to be better if you keep it nice and steady. It's also going to help with more complicated strumming patterns and if you're switching strumming patterns as well. And look up any video of a pro playing rhythm guitar. You're going to see their arm moving up and down nice and steady. So much so that you might not even be able to tell what they're playing if you didn't have the sound on. And I want to do the same thing no matter where that ghost strum is. So let's say I put it over on beat 3, moving the down strum of beat 3 over to the end of 3. And that would sound a little something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 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 4. So same idea, keeping my right arm moving nice and steady and just waiting until that and of 3 to hit the strings on the way back up. A good way to sort of practice rhythms before actually playing them is going to be saying them out loud, counting only the beats that you have strums on. So for example, this strumming pattern I just did with the ghost strum on beat 3 would sound like this. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. You can also practice rhythms without a chord at all if that's giving you trouble. You just place your fingers over the strings without actually pressing them down to get a sort of chop sound like this. That way you can just focus on your right hand and get that rhythm. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. So give this a try. Start by counting along with your basic 4 down strums, getting those ands in there, and then moving ghost strums around to different beats. Of course, it never hurts to play along with a metronome or backing track as well, just to keep you steady. Next time we're going to do some even more interesting strumming patterns that use ghost strums, so subscribe if you want to see more of that, and as always, happy practicing.